All right. Now, before we get to the fun stuff, I have an important announcement to make. My initiative to help white men further their education is now accepting applications. We've given it the brilliant name of the Yiannopoulos Privilege Grant. Now, I've called it the... No, really, this isn't a joke. This is a real thing. This is an actual charity I set up. It started as a joke. It began as a joke. Well, all these sort of, if you're a woman, if you're black, if you're disabled, if you're a Muslim, if you're a refugee, if you identify as an attack helicopter, you can get free money. But the facts say, actually, that it is young white boys who are educationally underprivileged as many other groups. So it did start as a joke. But nobody can resist the truth wrapped in a good joke, and there's nothing better than doing good while annoying the left. It is my favorite thing. So I and a number of private donors have created this thing, and we are announcing today, actually, as I speak to you, the website is going live, and by the way, I called it the Yiannopoulos Privilege Grant because, when I started the idea, we got a lot of hate mail. And I thought, well, progressives are not only too stupid to spell Yiannopoulos, but too lazy to look it up. So when we added the Yiannopoulos in there, it cut the abuse in our email accounts by about 97%. Now, as of this second, the website is live. You can apply at privilegegrant.com. My goal is to help more men, no matter what their major or political opinions, reach their educational goals. You can even major in gender studies. I don't care. I mean, I care, but you'll still get the money. I just reserve the right to go into the database, see what people majored in, and laugh at you in public. Our pilot grant program, just to make sure that everything is working and operational, will begin with 10 students. We're going to give $2,500. It's not the biggest grant in the world, but it is by no means the smallest. We're going to give $2,500 to 10 students. It will be paid directly to your college or university, so you can't spend it on coke and hookers. Sorry, the lawyer said I had to. And the grant is open to US citizens attending a 2-year community college or a 4-year college or university course. So if you're at community college doing a thoroughly respectable real trade, rather than wasting your life on a subject ending in studies. Anyone here doing a subject ending in studies? Good, no, thoroughly sensible audience. You're all doing engineering and maths, great. Give yourselves a round of applause. Anyway. The most important details are the dates. Submissions, applications open today, January 31st, and they close February the 14th, Valentine's Day, which is the day that fat people stock up on razor blades. So, this February 14th, once you've finished crying and wanking and thinking about how alone you are, log on to privilegegrant.com and get yourself some free money. Except I don't advise that you leave it until that late because, not like an essay, you actually have to do something for this. You'll be writing a mini essay and providing a video clip of up to 90 seconds via one of several private upload options, so you're better off starting early. Now, although it took longer than I anticipated to set up the Privilege Grant, your government really does fucking suck. I'm happy that we're now well on our way to helping some young men achieve their dreams. I hope everyone eligible in the room applies, everyone listening at home applies. Men, as you may know, make up only 43% of America's 20.5 million college students. Yet another way in which the feminist consensus about the oppressive patriarchy simply doesn't bear any relation to the facts. And that number's getting smaller. So it's all very well for social justice warriors and progressives to cry and scream and bawl at perceived injustices and talk about changing things and making a difference and, standing up. You go, sister. But then there are those of us who are actually doing something for what is now, at least in higher education, a minority group. You're a minority group anyway, boys. 49% of the population. They don't mention that, do they? Since the 1980s, you might know that women have performed better in high schools and earned the majority of BA degrees. Women have done better at college for a very, very long time. Assisted, no doubt, by the dozens of scholarships that are available to them.